Boom, back. We're gonna do our new segment we have called Versus. We're gonna pick two superheroes, whatever you want to call it, and put them against each other. And we pick who we think would win. We decided on doing Captain America versus Batman.
At the last minute.
No, we kind of talked about that Friday.
Yeah, a little bit.
So, do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I don't know. I can see both sides of the argument because we also, when we had this idea on Friday night, we also were asking whether or not it was fight to the death or whether it was just knockout.
Okay.
Where did we end up in that conversation?
Well, let's just do knockout first. We'll discuss knockout and we'll discuss death. Okay. I'll go first. Both fighters, we got to analyze both aspects of it. What's the benefit of one? What's the benefit of the other? Captain America can heal really well. He's strong and he's an adequate fighter. He's not like a master martial artist, but he's still a pretty good fighter.
But he's also a tool you aim in any direction where Batman operates completely autonomously.
Yeah. Sure. But he is fighting for more of a noble reason than Batman. That's where I think their similarities are.
Well, yeah, they're both very noble. I mean, Batman wants to save his city, and Captain America, of course, wants to fight for God and country.
Okay. And one other things, yeah, he has a shield. The shield is impenetrable. It's very good. I don't know whether it conducts electricity. I assume it does.
No, it reflects it.
It does?
It reflects electricity.
So there's things in that can be used against him and for him, I guess. It's kind of slow when you're using it because you can kind of see it coming. If you got to punch with it, you can see it coming.
Yes, but you also have to factor in his enhanced strength when saying that. Because me and you throw in that shield and someone, let's just say for instance, 10 times our strength throwing that shield, two different things entirely.
Sure. Batman versus, let's go Batman for a second. Well, let's compare certain aspects. Which one is more trained as a fighter?
Batman has more training.
Batman has more training, has more knowledge of fighting. He's trained in 199 different fighting styles and mastered them all. Captain America, I would say, I don't know his extensive knowledge of training, but I'm assuming he's at some hand-to-hand combat, at least military-based. Maybe Krav Maga.
Trained in everything and anything that the United States military utilizes, and while it's not as in-depth as what Batman has, it's fairly there. Yeah, it's inadequate. That and
yeah, well, he also pairs that with weapons like guns, the shield. He also fights with other people many times, like even like in the movie.
Yeah,
sometimes. So you have to pair all that together. So I give the edge to, in just hand-to-hand fighting in general, Batman has the edge. I think, and it was just if we're just breaking it down to that basic science of who is the better martial art hand-to-hand fighter.
More skilled fighter,
Batman.
Yes. Stronger fighter, Cap.
Don't discredit Batman's. I do think Captain America is stronger, but don't discredit Batman's strength because he can bench 100 or 1,000 and squat 2,000.
I'm not discrediting his strength. I'm just saying that training yourself to the peak apex of human ability is still going to be less strong than being superhuman.
But Batman has learned to train to the apex of like strength and maintain his speed. I don't know if that's the same with Captain America. Yes, he's super strong, but is he as fast as Batman?
He's faster, has a quicker reaction time. That comes from his sped up metabolism.
I don't know if that has anything to do with reaction time. Honestly.
Well, honestly, if your body reacts to things quicker on a metabolic level, overall you would have to be able to physically react quicker. Because everything's a chemical process in your brain. As soon as you see it, chemicals activate, start working, doing what they need to do.
I'm talking about attack speed more than just reaction time, but okay.
Yeah.
I was just laying both of them out there. I do think Captain America is stronger.
Okay.
What other things are going for them? Captain America does he? I don't think he has an advanced knowledge of something other than fighting, right? He's not like he doesn't have a PhD. He doesn't have any engineering degrees. He doesn't have any of these things, right?
No, he's above average intelligence.
Yes,
above average.
Batman is genius in a lot of different ways. He has PhDs. He's mastered engineering, bioengineering. I keep going.
Let's never use PhD as a ranging someone's intelligence, because I know people with PhDs that can't even
All
drive
it
a
means
fucking
is you
stick.
master it. You've mastered. You've studied.
Analytically, you've mastered it, but
Well, he is the world's greatest detective. He does know how to put it in. Can we agree that at least can put it into practice
no, I'm just saying
better than most?
if we're gauging someone's intelligence, let's not just say, hey, they have a PhD, they're smarter than I am.
I'm just saying those are credentials that you can't throw out. Same with Tony Stark. Tony Stark has all his PhDs too.
He got his PhD from MIT when he was 19.
Yep. So, throwing all those things in, Batman relies more on. He does have strength. He does have brute strength, but he relies more on sneaking around, stealth, sneak attacks, subterfuge. If you cut out the lights, what would Captain America do? Probably wouldn't do anything. He doesn't have a lot of tech to counter that.
Well, knowing Captain America and knowing that he's funded and backed up by the United States military, he'd probably break out his MPGs, but that's just that.
Probably.
So.
But I think Batman would win the fight because your super strength can only get you so far.
I think it can, but there's also, granted, Batman carries a lot of accolades, but at the end of the day, there's something about being a back alley Brooklyn brawler. There's just something about, you just can't discount that.
I don't discount that. I'm just saying in a hand-to-hand fight, one-on-one, I give Batman the edge. He has more ways he fights in more ways. He can fight in more ways than just one way. I think Captain America has one way of fighting. Come right at him, brute strength, try to overpower them, believe that your cause is more righteous and that will help you win the battle. I think Batman can fight that way, but he has so many different ways of beating someone. And he will find a way to beat Captain America.
Well, that's the other thing we brought up too. And this is specifically and only about Batman. Specifically and only about Batman. He will only lose to you once.
Yeah.
If he loses specifically and only about Batman, as far as every comic character goes.
That's like
down the line, he will only lose to you one time.
Or at least if you lose the second time, it's because you fought a completely different way.
Yeah. He will. That's the one thing I'll definitely give Batman. He learns what you did, and he won't let you do it again.
Yeah.
So if you want to shake it up and do something new the next time, you might get him a second time. I don't think you're getting him a third.
There's one that we could have, and I'll just go ahead and go into this one real quick. Batman versus Spider-Man. He would not be able to beat Spider-Man on the first try.
I don't think so.
Because a lot of the things that Superman or Batman's good at is like the sneaking around, the hiding in alleys, the theatricality and deception, all those things. Spider-Man's spider senses totally negate that.
Yeah.
So in the first fight, unless Batman tests the waters and then runs and then figures it out and then figures out a way to counter that, maybe he oversensified, maybe he would over stimulate the spider sense so it's kind of negated. That might be something he could do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just give it so much that the spider sense isn't you can't rely on it. You know what I mean?
Well, you throw a grenade and put it behind Spider-Man, draw him into you because he's going to run from danger.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Or you throw them everywhere. You throw 5 of them everywhere so he doesn't know where it's coming from. You know what I mean?
Well, the point is Batman would have to drive Spider-Man directly toward him and not give him an out.
Yeah.
That would be the only way to beat Spider-Man. But no, that would be a good one. That would be a conversation to have with a huge Spider-Man fan. Because being you're a huge Batman fan, find a huge Spider-Man fan, have that argument because, well, not that argument, that debate, because we don't argue, we just have debates.
So, I think Batman would win the one-on-one fight. Even with tech and the shield against each other, I do think Batman has the edge in that regard. However, can we analyze and think that would they ever actually be in a fight over something?
I don't think so. They'd probably end up on the same side. But then again, we never thought that Tony and Steve would fight over anything, and we're entering Civil War this spring. So there's that. The way, because you can honestly, if we want to split hairs, you can take an issue and you can be wrong for the right reasons, and he could be right for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. To the death.
We got deep.
To the death.
Captain America will kill a man. Will not hesitate to kill a man.
I I think if if it was him or Steve Rogers, Batman would kill. I think he would. That is saying a lot though, because it took him. He wouldn't kill the Joker no matter what.
Well, but
So
I mean,
that says a lot. But.
it's established in continuity. And I mean, and throwing away the Elseworlds books and all the one shots and even Frank Miller's stuff, if you just stick with the main line of continuity, Batman is just like, I'm not doing that. That's not justice. That's not the law. That's not the way it's supposed to be done. Because that's his shtick. That's his whole thing. Is it's got to be done
yes
this
and no.
way.
Whenever it comes to saving Earth, he has killed other beings.
Well, but save his city, not usually.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go into the Elseworlds storyline to where
like you go into Brainiac, or you go into like Doomsday.
Yeah.
Darkseid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's definitely different, completely different tale. On the other hand, it's been established over and over and over and over and over again. Steve will kill a Nazi. He will kill a terrorist.
But will he just kill anyone that gets in his way? I don't think that's the case. I think he kills if he knows the person is completely opposed to what he thinks is right, and that's the only way to stop him.
Yeah, but see, that's the way that there'd be a strength in this fight, but an overall weakness for Rogers would be flat out, this guy's against your country. This guy's a terrorist. He's been operating as a vigilante under the guise of justice, and that's just not the way we do things. That's Steve's downfall. He's always behind his government. Why would they lie to me? We're freedom. We're God and country. Da, 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 on down the line. I think that's his downfall, and I think that's why he could be brought to kill Batman.
Yeah.
If pushed to it.
See, I don't think a lot of people get this misconception: Batman doesn't kill. Well, he doesn't kill because it's his choice. He is a trained assassin. He's a trained killer, and he takes a lot of effort into beating you to the point of not killing you. You know what I mean? He'll pummel you to the point like that close to death, but he knows where the limit is. And if he took that much attention into learning how to not kill somebody, imagine what he could do if he puts attention towards killing somebody. He could probably find numerous ways to kill people if he wanted to.
If he wanted to.
If he wanted to.
Yeah, but then neither of those two would kill each other in an act of self-preservation, only if it was for the greater good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think they could be brought to kill each other just to kill each other. It would have to be that by killing America's greatest patriot, somehow something would be better, or be by killing Gotham's greatest vigilante, something would have to be gained for the greater good. I don't think you could I know I just said that, but I don't think you could honestly trick him without evidence, because Cap is smart enough that he's not just going to operate autonomously. This was a good one.
This was a good one. We will not be having the Superman Goku conversation, by the way.
No, it's just too many ways.
There's a great meme on Facebook. It's like, Superman versus Goku, go. And then Superman and Goku's like, what's that voice? Not much, man. How are you doing? I'm good. What do you do? Protect Earth and this and that. Me too. I'm super strong. Me too. I'm from another planet. Me too. And like, to the death. Why do they want us to fight all the time? I don't know. Let's go save some people. That seems pretty cool to me. That's a good point. That's like the same with Captain America and Batman. They'd be like, why do they want us to fight to the death? I don't know. Let's go kick the crap out of some bad guys. We can do some good work.
The government said you're like up here, like, I don't know, seriously doing some shady shit.
See, here's the thing,
I'm not doing any shady shit.
See, that's like the difference between Batman or Bruce Wayne, let's say, and Tony Stark. Tony Stark has complete arrogance. That his way is the only way, and he's completely right all the time.
That's why I love him.
Yeah, but Bruce Wayne isn't like that.
No, he's well.
I think they would like them. Steve Rogers and Batman or Bruce Wayne could work together a lot better than Steve Rogers and Tony Stark. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, I'll give you that one. I get putting Batman in. That's like oil and water.
Batman and who?
Iron Man in the same room. That is like oil and water.
I don't know about that. They probably talk about a lot of tech stuff.
there would definitely be a lot of browbeating going on. A lot of browbeating going on.
Not even a fair fight, really. Because
Tony's snarkier than Bruce would ever be. I can see Bruce sitting over there brooding in the corner like, son of a bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill him. While he's trying to figure a way to kill him.
Okay, so that is our first ever versus. I liked it. It's fun.
I think this would be funner with villains because then we know they're gonna try to fucking kill each other.
So you have an idea for our next one? I was thinking Deathstroke and Deadpool.
Oh, I know they try to fucking kill each other.
Yeah.
Both of them be doing it for fun too. All right.
That'll be our next one, Deathstroke, Deadpool. Okay, we're gonna just go ahead and go to. You want to go to Gotham, or you want to go to Arrow or Flash? Gotham seems fun. You have more to talk about there anyway.
I'm debating whether or not he's waking up or just rolling around.
He's rolling around.
All right, Gotham it is.
Gotham. Here we go.